It's foundation paper piecing tutorials week 19. We had a little bit longer of a break than normal because I got trapped in Oklahoma City. That's a story for another day. Pretty soon though, because I have a lot of video to share on that. So let's get started on our block. As always, we're building on what we learned last week. So if you have not yet, go back and watch either from the beginning or just the last few weeks tutorials so you can be on track with what we're doing today, because I don't want you confused or frustrated. I want you to learn, and it's meant to be fun. It's foundation paper piecing. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be frustrating. Now there's two ways you can do it this week. You can either go ahead and download the pattern that I've already mapped out and finalized. You're welcome to do that if you just want to skip ahead and make the block. Or you can watch and see how I break this down and then try it on your own. So I will also have the photo of the finished block that you can just draw lines onto and see how you would break it down into a workable pattern yourself. Let's get started. Well, let's say we want to make an apple, but we're going to start with a pretty stylized apple. Keep it simple for now, and then we can build and make a more complicated apple later. But for now, it's just an octagon and a triangle that represents an apple. So right away, we know we need to deal with this concave angle, and then we have another concave angle on the other side here. So we can take care of those angles with one line. So that's the first thing we'll do. Now I'm just going to draw on my computer, and you can draw with a pen and paper, or you can use the pattern that I have finished with it completely drawn as it should be. That's completely up to you. If you want to tackle this on your own, absolutely, feel free to. So let me change my line colors here. So I'm going to start here and use the one line to completely separate both concave angles from our hexagon. Now from here, you might actually see where we're going, because the hexagon, the octagon, we've dealt with this before. So you can cut off large pieces, just carve that apple out. So that takes care of our octagon very easily. Now we just have to deal with our triangle. Now again, there's multiple ways to deal with this. Let's just make use of the line that's already there and extend it all the way to the top. And then this line is extended to here. And then we just have one line left. Now we need to take a look at sections and how many sections we need to break this into. The octagon works really well as one section, with the one being right in the middle, 2, 3, 4, 5, then working out from there, 6, 7, 8. The triangle has to be its own section because of these concave angles. So this upper portion is its own section. So we start right in the middle. As a rule, the last line we drew is going to be the first piece we sew. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we just sew our sections together on that one line. So this is the pattern finalized. 2 sections, simple, but the next time we'll add on to it and make our apple a little more complicated. For now, I want you to start to see where we divide, how we carve, that kind of thing. And then we'll get more and more specific and make it more and more like a true apple. Let's just start here for now. So be sure to post what you make. I would love to see your progress. We should have 17 blocks at this point. So we're going to keep going and work on more complicated projects as we go. But remember, we're only building on what we've learned so far. So if you feel like you're not quite getting it, go back and watch some other earlier lessons. If you haven't started at all, now's a good time to go back to lesson 1 and start from the beginning. Even if you're an experienced foundation paper piecer, I think you'll gain some benefit from these courses. Now, if you're looking for some in-person instruction, I will be in Nashville at the So Magical Expo, and I will be in Hawaii at a retreat. I will post the information for those events in the description, so I hope you can join me for one of those events. I also have an upcoming events page on my website at crankykangaroo.com, so you can check what's coming up there as well. Be sure to like and subscribe if you find this beneficial. Happy sewing!